please come and stand in front. I know it's one or two.
Ralph, you're going to stand up there. Get up there, Ralph.
All Hall of Famers already. Please come up front. All right.
She has so much pride in this.
Thank you for joining us. The SOMO Hall of Fame was created in 1997 by the Board of Directors as a way to recognize longevity and achievement of athletes and volunteers within the organization. A voting committee of no more than 9 individuals appointed by the Hall of Fame Chair, Special Olympics Missouri Board Chair, and Special Olympics Missouri President is responsible for reviewing all nominations and voting on no more than 2 inductees in each category. The voting committee consists of individuals representing past inductees, current staff, board members, and the current board athletic representative. To be inducted, finalists must be named on 6 of the 9 secret ballots. A permanent display housed at the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame in Springfield features photos of each year Special Olympics Missouri Hall of Fame inductees. Now, it is time to introduce the 2014 Hall of Fame inductees. I invite former Ralph Biele to the stage.
What an honor it is to be presented this most prestigious award. This year's inductee has been involved in Special Olympics at all levels. He has volunteered at the local level for many years. He's a basketball coach over 20 years and a unified partner in golf for 10 years. In addition to that, he actively participates in multiple fundraising events in the Southwest area. At the state level, he served 2 terms on the board of directors. He was first elected to the board in 1992 and served until 2001. During this term, he served as the board chair in the years 2000-2001. He was re-elected to the board in 2004 and served until 2012. He was recently elected to the SOMO Foundation Board for the year of 2015. At the national level, he was elected to the Special Olympics United States Leadership Council, serving as vice chair during his term and responsible for the council's business agenda. If I was asked to describe this inductee in 5 words or less, I'd say he is a defender of the athlete. I believe the one thing that makes this inductee so special and deserving of this honor and award is his tenacious approach to always being a voice for the athlete. I served on the board of directors with this gentleman, and when a proposal was brought before the board that involved the expenditure of money or the changing of existing rules or bylaws, you'd better be prepared to defend it by showing how it would benefit the athlete or it wasn't going to pass. Believe me, when he spoke, people listened. The Hall of Fame was established to honor individuals who make a difference. This man made and still makes a difference. His honesty, integrity, and good sportsmanship have earned him the respect and admiration of those involved in Special Olympics at all levels. Will you please join me in welcoming the newest member of the Special Olympics Missouri Hall of Fame, my good friend, Larry Holman.
Well, let me collect myself here for a minute. The addiction, which is SOMO. Couldn't have said it better. 1982, to my first spring games as a hugger. My family, by the way. My grandson Dean, my son Drew, my son Dane, my wife Son. I always hear a lot of people talk about giving back to the community. And I think that's an honorable desire and a significant and true term. However, I've always preferred to say that I participate in community. And participating in the community of Special Olympics means getting to know and work with the best people in the world. You share tears, you share laughs, you share long days, and you share the most rewarding experiences that anyone could ever have. From that group of people, there have been some that have had a greater impact on my involvement than any other. Because of my involvement in the United States Leadership Council, I got to meet every one of the chapter CEOs in the country. And I can say without hesitation that Mark Musso leads all of those. He is the one that they all need. Serving with the board for 2 different terms, and we do have a great board. They are not just a governance board, they are a group of people who believe in the mission, are active in the event, and totally support this program. But 2 people in particular, I always believed to be those that I most wanted to emulate. One was Graham Williams, that if you were to look in the dictionary, by the name gentleman, his picture would be there. One of the greatest people I've ever met. And the second one has had some involvement in Special Olympics, little things that he's been involved in developing. The Hall of Fame, something called the Law Enforcement Torch Run. But not only is he a creative and driven individual, he is one of the best people that I've ever met, and someone that I always turn to for direction and instruction, and that's Ralph Biele, and he is a wonderful. One person that had the greatest impact for my Special Olympics involvement, I started with back in the early 90s as a coach in softball, and then as a coach in basketball. And then we started playing golf. And we evolved, Mr. Jim Ash and I, from coach-athlete to partner to friends. And because of him, it extended my dedication and belief in what this program is meant to do. Things wouldn't always go the way you wanted in the boardroom. And Ralph was very kind when he spoke about me. But the fact of the matter is I was just a pain in the ass. And that's okay.
That's what I wanted to say.
And there are a few people around who go, yep. But when things got rough, what I did was I always went to an event. And hopefully I went with Jim. Because that's when you refocus, and that's when you understand why we are here. We're not giving back. We are participating with the most important group of people that we know. This family, this addiction called SOMO. I will spend the rest of my time trying to show you and the athletes that in fact I deserve this great, great honor. Thank you.
Thanks, Ralph, and congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next inductee into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. This volunteer began their career as a Special Olympics Missouri coach in 1974 as an adapted PE teacher with the state schools. They have coached at 3 World Games in 87, 95, 99, and in 1998, this person held the first SOMO Challenge Day for athletes with the severe and profound disabilities. Through their leadership, roller skating, cycling, bocce, floor hockey became the sports in Missouri. Their resume also included being the first bocce sports director and traveling to other states to teach them how to play bocce. This coach is certified in more than 21 sports, different sports, and is one of the first coaches to introduce the unified sports in the early 90s. She developed a strong family-based program where she included the parents of the siblings of her athletes as coaches, chaperones, and unified partners. Since retiring from her adapted PE position, her position at Trails West State School with the populations changing within the state schools over the years, she continued to coach her graduates, who are well in their 30s and 40s, and their parents are still with her. Her dedication to the athletes, pioneering the addition, new sports, helping other states grow programs has made her an icon in this development. It is truly, truly my honor, my mentor, Linda May. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda May.
I don't know what to say except thank you so much to the greatest organization I've ever worked for. Outside of the state schools, it's even better. You really surprised me today. I don't know what else to say, except that I love you all and thank you so much for this honor. I'll always remember.
Personally got to know and follow my program, especially the program with her parents. It moved me so that the first thing I said to her was that I want a current-based program just like yours. And even though all my athletes, I would say 90% of my athletes do not have parents, but we found people and made them parents so I could have a family-based program. Thank you, Linda. It is now time to welcome the third and final inductee. This inductee has been a Special Olympics Missouri athlete for 30 years. In their career, they have participated in basketball, volleyball, track, softball, golf, bocce, bowling, and soccer. In 1995, They were a member of the Team Missouri soccer team and traveled to New Haven, Connecticut to compete in the World Games, winning a bronze medal. An athlete is the face of SOMO in their hometown of Columbia. This athlete, is the face of SOMO in the hometown of Columbia. As a role model for the other athletes on his team, they amplify the true meanings of sport through their actions as a gracious, determined, and calm athlete who focus on good sportsmanship. They are a coach dream as the top-notch listener, hard worker, and an excellent leader, respectful and responsible. As a team leader, they work to keep their fellow teammates focused and oftentimes guide them in the right direction. When not training or competing in Special Olympics, this athlete spends their time at the Veterans Hospital volunteering or helps at SOMO fundraising events. The inductee is a South African and a dedicated member of the local People's First Chapter of Boone County. A major goal of the organization is to make sure people with disabilities are fully included in the community life. Along with other members, they participate in local and legislative advocacy activities, meeting with local citizens and public officials to show that they are beyond disability. We are all people first. We are all people first. Fellow athletes look up to him and depend on him for their guidance. He is an athlete, an advocate, and most of all, a friend of all, to all. It is with great pride that I welcome Duke Simmons to the class.
It's been an honor for everything I've been doing and everything for basketball and golf and all that. It's been fun. I'm going to keep on doing it.